Right, yeah, I'll take this off.
That's a good start, isn't it? No height jokes, please. I've had them since I was this high.
You sure?
Okay, well let's hope this gig goes better than the last one I did. The guy that was on before me in the last stand-up gig I did was that bad, they were still booing him while I was on. Some people threw stuff as well. So, a little bit about myself. My name's Paul McLaughlin. I've got 3 kids, 1 of each. 5, 7 and 9. Strange names. 9's the youngest, she's 4. 5's 7. I forgot the rest. I come from an Irish background. My parents are both Irish, so if there's anyone in that's Irish, I'm going to probably offend you, but my parents are Irish, so it's not technically racism. 2 things I hate is racism and the Welsh. No offence to anyone that is Welsh here, but yeah, my parents are Irish. By the way, I've got 2 brothers, one's a numerate, so he don't count. My parents are Irish, and they're a bit, well, to say they're a bit mad is an understatement, really. My mother won't eat any food out. She used to work in a hotel, and she sees what they can do to the food in these places, apparently. So this is the thing, she's always saying, oh, you don't want to touch the chips in them places, or the food in them, not the chips actually. She says, don't want to touch the food in them places. The only thing she'll eat is the chips. She'll have the chips. And my dad says to her, sure, they can shit on chips. And that's all she will eat. She went to my brother's wedding, and she brought a little box of cocktail sausage with her on the top table, which was quite nice. My gran is well, she started getting fit, my gran did. She started walking 2 miles a day when she turned 80. She's 87 now, I haven't got a fucking clue where she is. No one's got any idea at all. I've had many jobs in my time. I used to be a teacher, that's true. I'm not going to nick all the teaching jokes I went on before. I used to be a boxer as well, and you might need to look the record books up in this. 1995, I was the 2nd best middleweight in Britain. I had 30 fights, came 2nd in every one of them. I even fought Amir Khan before he became famous, and I had him worried in the first round. He thought he'd killed me. He did. He's convinced that I was a goner. So I've got a little daughter. That bit earlier was just a joke, by the way, about the 3 kids. So just got the 1 daughter. And it was Christmas time, so I wanted to buy her a decent present, something nice. So I adopted a snow leopard, which is brilliant. She loved it, absolutely loved it. It's just a bit of a pain in the arse though when you have to sit the snow leopard down and just explain, I'm not your actual dad. They don't take it too well. It's a bit of a nightmare, really. How long can you keep a turkey in the freezer for, by the way? Roughly? Hour. I put one in last night. When I got up this morning, it was dead. On that note as well, how tall, I know I'm pretty sure, by the way, how tall do penguins grow, roughly? Somebody give me that.
6 foot.
Come on, really?
Oh, like 3 foot.
3 foot?
Yeah.
Shit, I think I ran over a nun on the way in. I used to be a flasher years ago, actually, true story. You didn't know this, I'm sorry. And I was gonna quit, but my friend said, just stick it out for a little bit longer. So I went to the head office of the RSPCA as well, if anyone's been down. It's tiny. Couldn't swing a cat in there, I tell you. And finally, sex education in schools is terrible these days. They start at such a young age. My daughter came home from school the other day and she said, Daddy, because I'm a dad. Thank you. That's not the joke, by the way, but if that's good. She said, Daddy, what's a transsexual? I said, ask your mum, he'll know. Right, that is your lot from me. Thank you very much.